What's popping, y'all? Today, Big Face would be here today, but he has some BI to take care of. But today's the big day. Um, we're premiering The Prince of Detroit on BET at 9 o'clock. So I just wanted to tap in. I haven't been on YouTube last week, and I wanted to make sure that I spoke directly to the people that are at least listening to me. And I wanted to bring Tommy Duncan. I don't know if anybody from the cast is going to jump on, but there's my man Tommy Duncan.
What up, what up?
This is who the movie is about. We produced this together, but he basically put the bread up. And he just, a couple years ago, just so y'all know, put things in perspective, he sold a company, a healthcare company, for around $120 million. So I met him through business. He was advertising a new company, JetDoc, on, at the time, Bang Bash Studios, which was a completely different business model, different business altogether. And he paid for a commercial, but he never gave me one. And
I never intended to.
I figured that out and then we had the conversation like, you're not giving me what do you want to do? And he was explaining, and because it was always intriguing, to see somebody to make that kind of money in something other than healthcare. And thank you, the training channel. Thank you. Other than healthcare, other than entertainment and being an athlete, and it's just like how. So I was always curious as an entrepreneur to know how he did it. But then he's you'll talk to him. He's a regular street kind of guy. You know what I mean? But he has lineage. It was just a story that I thought should be told. It's something that I hadn't done before, and also working with somebody you're getting cool with, and just I think there was W's for both of us here, and we got to do it completely independent. And I wanted to introduce y'all to Tommy. So, Tommy, what's up? Tommy Duncan, what's happening?
What's happening?
And, everything's everything. And, I guess if Big Face was here, I'll tell you offline something happened. But he'd be interviewing you, but I'm going to interview you a little, and I'm going to ask you some questions. First off, what does Damon mean? I'm talking in third person. What does Damon mean? You sold a company for $120 million. How do you do that? Let's get to that.
I don't understand the question, Dave.
Well, you had a company and you sold it. You made $120 million. What company and how did you do that?
Oh, healthcare business. In insurance, if anyone watched the movie, you'll know that my parents were in healthcare. They had a hospital and insurance company. And so I learned through osmosis, just, living in a house of entrepreneurs in Detroit. And, my time came, I was in my early 20s. My family lost their business, but I had I grew up around owning your own stuff. So I just had this whole thing that I got to own my own. And, fell into it, got with the politicians, things that I had to do to build relationships, to get opportunity. Had a company, sold it, stacked that bread I made. And then I found opportunity in a different state, in DC. And there's a time I was in Detroit. So, hustled up. Kind of like I was doing with you, Dan. You know what I'm saying? I found people that can make things happen and start a relationship. And so I did all of that. And before you know it, I had a $500 million contract with no business, no employees, no nothing. Just kind of, made it happen.
It was like
I started the business.
Concept of a business and a contract. Sold that shit for a moment.
Yeah.
So, and this is the first installation of his story, and it's in the form of a movie. And then after that, the intention is to put out the episodes as a television series. But it comes on BET. That's the whole purpose. The intention of us coming on here right now is for people that haven't seen The Prince of Detroit, to go watch it on linear television, BET, and then if you miss it there, go to America New and you can watch it on my own streaming service. And when we were first talking about how to do this, there was different ways. It was like, okay, we can make this movie, and then we can sell it and sell the idea, and people would end up paying for it, and get some sort of a traditional deal, or we can make this movie and do it ourselves. And if we're not going to wait for a deal, because it was like we'll go look for one, but while we're waiting, if other things present themselves, we got to capitalize.
Right.
Theatrical deal, traditional one with AMC theaters, and it was well received. We put it in festivals, and we won festivals.
Yeah.
And a couple of festivals. And now it's on BET, just like we talked about would be the best case scenario as Independence still. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
The only thing, and again, full transparency, we got to make our money back. You got to get yours, and I put a lot of time in that motherfucker. And really, this is the jab. This is just the beginning. But the overhand right, the left hook, and the knockout is going to be the television series and all the ancillary things and all the ancillary income that we'll be able to make. And you know what, him and I, because what we have in common is we really love our family. That ancillary income, or rather that residual income, is going to go right to our family.
Right.
It's all for our kids. So he's making a franchise off of experience that people can learn from. My job was to visually tell the story, and we can monetize it while paying homage to good memories.
Right.
You can only do that if you do it yourself. He didn't have to pitch. I'm like, yo, pause, whatever. We could do whatever.
Yeah.
And
Dave did it quick. We went from a conversation to filming in 30 days.
Quickly.
Crazy.
During COVID.
Crazy. Spending $30,000 a day on COVID procedures. That was wild.
Wow. That's where the money went. Being safe and trying to be as legal as possible.
Right.
But we also made basically 2 movies. So we have enough footage for 2 movies. So that's the first one, and then we're going to break the other part down to a television series.
Yeah.
So when you watch this movie, just know that you're seeing the first chapter, where his DNA and where he came from, pause, and it goes from him being him now current to him as a young man, and then him as a teenager. We just get right. We only get to little Tommy, and that's another thing. His son gets to play him in the movie. How about that?
Yeah, he did a good job too, Dave.
Good job.
It's unbelievable.
He held his own.
Yeah, he did.
Does he realize he's going? He probably like, whatever. But does he realize he's going to be on BET?
Kids are different, man.
Nah,
he'll be outside playing basketball.
But if one of his basketball games is on BET, be hype.
Yeah, all real hype. He scored 28 yesterday, by the way.
You telling me he's not telling all his friends I'm gonna be on BET tonight?
No, I don't know if he told anybody, man.
Bro, LeBron, everybody should be watching that. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
You know what I mean? But the fact that you're able to look at your son play you, and for your son to be able to really look at your memories, like what's that like?
It's it's a beautiful thing, man. I just want my kids to see where we come from and to experience it, to tell the story. It's theirs, and they're the new generation. My son and my daughter, and they had audacity to get up there with a camera, lights, camera, action, among giants like Columbus, Faison, Brittany, and hold his own. It makes me proud. He has the confidence to do that. He did it. And that was, 3 years ago now. It's unbelievable, man.
He did that.
I'm proud of that boy, man.
Yeah, I know you are.
Proud of that boy. So, step up to the plate.
So, again, at the end of the day, where we have that commonality is that we really love our families. I see how you carry your family. Yeah. And you see how I carry mine. And that's all that matters. We like, you do a lot of things that a parent that doesn't have a lot of money do, like go pick your kid up from school or go to his practices.
Well, I took him this morning. Practice was 7 a.m., man. So I took him. We left the house at 6 o'clock, got him to practice on time. And then I just started teaching a course at his high school on entrepreneurship. I started yesterday. So I'm 2 classes in. And I'm having fun teaching seniors and 2 juniors on, how to really be a real entrepreneur in 2025, build valuable businesses out the gate.
Yeah. I just got off a Zoom with the OSG, and they had some specialists talking about that crypto.
Yeah.
You know, what it would have been like to buy that Bitcoin for 40 cents.
Okay.
I wish I would have just but you know what I'm saying? I was like, but I ain't had no money to just have it sitting there like that.
You had a bunch of 40 cents though.
I didn't know. Like somebody would have really been like, yo, it's only 40 cents.
Yeah.
$1,000, I would have did it. Nobody like broke it down like that.
They never do. Right.
They said if you have a Bitcoin, they're gonna be worth in like 10 years $1 billion. How many you got Bitcoin?
Of course.
Oh, my bad. You got a whole Bitcoin?
Dang, come on.
I pause. I break that down. I need it, my man.
I ain't breaking that down, man. Oh man, let's go.
Oh, word.
Youngin? That boy getting older, man.
He grown.
That boy getting older, man.
You don't let me call him Baby Dusko no more. What's your name? What's your name?
The kid.
All right, then. You heard what he said?
Huh? What'd he say?
What's your name?
Dusko the kid.
Dusko the kid?
Yeah.
All right, I like that. Just like your pops.
Yeah,
Wagged all the way up.
He's the baby goat.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
You been seeing this? You see this poor CEO Anunnaki?
I see that. Fresh as hell. You know you stay fresh.
Well, you see,
I got some.
It's that Detroit red. I still got the red outfit on and all that.
Yeah, you looking good, baby. You
know?
turning up.
And,
how you like the alligator, right? High risk alligator.
Oh man, you funny, man. is that man
313?
Yo, huh? First of all, he got alligator on a Lamborghini. Pause. Let's talk about that. Let's hit a little floor. So we talked about the family stuff. What's a little bit of the once you sell a company, what kind of stuff do you do? Just like I know what I do. Whenever I sell a company, I go for a trip on a yacht. That costs a couple $100,000 for a week. But that's only when I sell a company. You know what I mean?
I did that. We yacht for a week cost $200,000.
Gotta do that.
We left Monaco, went from French Riviera all the way to the Italian Riviera and back in a week. It was unbelievable. I had my family with me, Dr. Portofino, did all that baller shit, man.
Mm-hmm. A couple Lambos in the garage.
I've been through 4 now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ferraris, Bentleys, all that kind of stuff. But thing about getting money, what you realize is that buying all that shit just gets boring. So,
I mean, you saw the Cullen in the garage. We never drove that. We only drove that to your movie set.
I think I only saw you in that car like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
In 2 years.
Yeah.
Enough. So, so therefore I started another business, and then we did the movie. I started a business, then we did the movie. And then time passes, so I had to start another business a couple years ago. And I got a new one that's really cracking right now, way up. And now I'm teaching. I'm writing a book on taking risks called High Risk. Just keeping it cracking, man.
Oh, well, we got the pause, the high risk shorts and all that.
That's what I'm saying.
No, that's another vertical that we'll get to. We'll probably try to launch that out with the television series. Who's that? That's Robert.
It's the writer extraordinaire.
Right, he hustling. He out there promoting. I ain't gonna hold.
I know.
He do his thing.
He was twisting Faison's arm last night.
Oh yeah,
midnight.
Faison was there. Faison was
twisting him last night.
I definitely was like, I want to see Faison there 7 in the morning, 10 in the morning. Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, Faison show up. So always.
Robert wrote the script. He wrote the script, the initial script, and he had us on. I did Paul's Young Jock show. They did it. That looked funny.
Yeah.
We did like a press conference over the Zoom. I saw they cut all that up. I like that, Robert. I like that. It's a presence, definitely. And you're doing a screening in Atlanta right now, right?
Yes, sir. We over here at the bank.
Oh,
We
okay.
we kick off at 8 o'clock.
I respect it. Could you do video in it? Look, you're getting videos and all
Oh,
that,
we
right?
got the whole media team here. We got we
All
got
right.
we got something to show you.
After the movie's over, don't forget to ask them how they liked it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
All right,
Get like 100 of those, Robert, if you can.
Say what now?
Try to get 100 of those reviews. If you like it, what you think about it, what's your favorite part, all that.
Okay.
How you relate
If we
to
got
it,
the
you know.
media team here, we'll be able to get a lot.
She get like 100 of them.
Okay.
yeah, let's get
You know what I'm
that.
saying? If you had 5 people, was that 20 apiece? That's an easy 100. And they quick.
We got you.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You know me, the numbers man.
Right.
Yeah.
See, breaking it down real quick like that. You know, that's how entrepreneurs think. That's how you got to do it.
Right.
You got to make things easy, quick. You make it make sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, so Robert, as the writer, tell us how you like writing this movie and also working and seeing how scripts evolve and can turn into different things. Like, talk about that experience.
Man, I loved everything about it. Man, from the moment Tommy asked me to do it, I was honored. So the whole process was beautiful. Getting to know and meet his family and friends, becoming family, getting to meet some of the guys I grew up looking up to, like yourself, like Faison, getting to know y'all and call y'all brother and work with you guys and, kill that narrative. I tell anybody, man, working with you was amazing. It was easy.
It was easy for some people. It's not easy if you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Put it like that.
Yeah. Like the guy who ended with a bad leg.
Oh, no,
I forgot about that.
I was working him so hard, he threw himself down the steps. He ain't went
Oh,
in.
yeah. He caused his own injury. He didn't even want to fake it. He said, shit, I'm going to go on and just hurt myself for real.
Yeah. I've had DPs really be like, I fire myself. Like, they be firing themselves to let them out.
Yeah.
Man, it was the best story that never been told until now, man.
Yeah.
Like, from the moment Tommy told me the story, my jaw was on the floor.
Yeah. Well, you know, Robert's a humble man. Rob, you got talented, bro. You
Thank
came in, you got the voice of Detroit. You got the voice and the energy of my family, and you put it to script. And you did it like that. So you got talent, baby.
I appreciate
You
that.
got talent, man. So I'm just happy you get that stage for people to see it. You know what I mean?
Hey, so you know what I want to do real quick? Why don't we play your record, your video, because it's from the Prince of Detroit, because we could do that. And like I said, everybody here, everybody in the chat, please go put on BET 9 o'clock today. I'm trying to show BET that we can do just as much and more than anything they pay us for. And I'm willing to show and prove it. Let the work speak for itself. But also, there is no algorithm. There is no behavior pattern for a movie that showcases a black family that made their money in healthcare from generation to generation. So there's no research somebody can do on that. I feel like we're the first from our culture to actually make a movie. Like whatever movie you ever heard of about healthcare and making it interesting and making it funny and have drama and everything that you want to see in the movie, that was the art of it all. And we
Fly.
got music videos while we was on the set. So what I'm gonna show you is, got it? You ready? Nicolette, we got a record. We got 2 records. We added one of the videos. But this is a video that we made on the set while we were shooting the movie. And it's starring Tommy's Lamborghini. Pause. Okay, here we go.
Nothing ever stays the same, I promise it don't ever change. Money in their savings, it's a never touch again. Raising the fun and you pay no attention when I care. Keeping things straight when you're environment.
My family's fortune comes from the medical field.
I like your story, but tell me a little more about it.
Last year I sold the company for over 100 million.
100 million?
I'm from Detroit, man. My mom, she was my everything. A woman with a lifelong passion to provide high-quality health care to all people.
We are behind on all of our bills. The hospital is facing foreclosure.
I think we have another option.
Which is?
We can sell.
Who will be willing to purchase this hospital?
I would be.
Someday, you're going to be an entrepreneur as well.
You're the type of boss I want to be when I grow up.
Aren't you wise?
Hey, man, huh? You bad, huh?
Every time the stock went up $1, I made 30. Let's pop some bottles, get the Cristal flowing.
I'm Sydney Barquet. I'm the director of the hospital.
Yes, you are.
What?
Welcome home, baby. Largest house in Detroit.
This is our home?
I done seen many dumb mothers like yourself with education. See, but you don't have hustle muscle.
Run it back.
You want to race?
You ain't gonna race with us. 10,000 with you.
Quite a good.
Go!
That man don't got no money. Guns, so nobody take that money.
So would anyone else like to question my leadership?
I ain't got time to kick it. I got kids to feed. That's what happens when you come in my castle. I'm the Prince of Detroit.
My mate.
I
did a few things.
So I want to say that, you know, the reason why, and in my mind and the way I wanted this presented, I don't want to make this just to be looked at as an urban movie. You know, when you think of the Prince of Detroit, you think that you're going to hear a bunch of like, you know, kind of like stereotypical music. I wanted to sneak it on the MTV. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be a black movie, but with the scale of what would be perceived as like, you know, a major movie that the whole world, not just for black people, but for everybody. Because it's not just a story for black people. It's a good story. You know what I'm saying? And I like to be different, and I don't want to put things in a box. But for those that don't understand what the process of having a Lamborghini is, just on some Big Willie talk, what's it like owning a Lamborghini?
You know, it's an event. But you get used to it, Dane. You know, I just got a brand new one. The one that's in the video, I got rid of that about 3 months ago. Yeah. It's a new one I call it the Revuelto. So I'm one of 10 people in California with it. First folks with it.
The arms come up?
I wouldn't have got it if it don't. Of course they do.
All right, I'm sorry. It's the Elto? So
Revuelto.
Volto?
Revuelto. It's a V35.
You know, I gotta do my research now. I gotta make sure. So this is different now. This ain't the.
This is different.
So now
We
you
went
just
up.
okay, all right, because
We went up.
my other man was going Lamborghini pause for Lamborghini. He was popping it.
He done. He
It's
cooked.
over.
Tell him
It's
to take that
over.
shit back.
What
He out of
color?
there.
Pause. What color?
What you think? Red on the outside, red on the inside, gold wheels.
Gold wheels? Yo, you
Of course.
Did you put the gator on it again?
I didn't do gator this time.
Okay.
Nah, I went
He
original
had
this
gator on
time.
his last Lamborghini. Oh, he's from
Yeah.
Detroit.
Yeah.
You know
I got put gator on the hat instead.
I could.
But
Is it convertible?
nah, they ain't make convertible yet. We're about 2 years out for that.
Oh, okay.
It's brand new. It ain't a new car. It's a brand new model for Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a whole new thing. But you know, on the big wheelie shit, you know, that shit wears off, man. You know,
Every year.
like I said, I'm 4 in, man.
You gotta get, yeah.
I like to build, baby. I like to compete. I like to build. I like to win. Win big.
Yeah.
So that's my joy is that part of life, bro.
No, I can dig it.
Yeah. And if we can turn this up, that's why I love you, Dame, is because you independent. That's why I had to come find you. I had to target you. You know what I mean? Pull up.
You did your pause. You did your big one. You definitely got a good deal. You did your thing.
I'm just saying we got something accomplished together.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
We got something accomplished. And like you said, it's the very beginning, which is something because, you know, you always fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm from Detroit, you Harlem. You always ahead of me, even when we have a conversation. But you said we had to be patient on this. And you was right about that too. But here we are, a couple years later on BET, where we was trying to be day one. And here we are.
Day one.
So,
no
it's all
agents,
good.
no nothing. We did this
No, we ain't got none of that.
None of that. Straight up. Word. And it's funny how it works out. But we did say this is where we would end up.
Yeah.
And now we just have to visualize. You know, my thing is to make something that you did for passion, make more money than you made from selling that company. Yeah, you laughing.
I don't know. You know, there's more money in healthcare than entertainment, movies, music, drug selling.
Oh, we got
athletics.
You right. You are right.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if we make $120 off of this, it's comparable to healthcare money.
Heard that?
Offer me. Because let me ask you this: besides you worrying here and there, did it feel? It doesn't feel like work, does it?
It's the funnest thing I've done.
Yeah, it's just fun.
It's unbelievable. So yeah, ain't nothing more fun than shooting.
Making a movie, but you know,
ain't nothing more fun than it. No, nothing. And even the editing process, I like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like the writing, the editing.
You like watching?
I jumped into all of that.
Now you saw I had to literally live with that motherfucking editor. I had
you live with 2 or 3 of them. You had 2 or 3 staying in your house, man.
Getting this shit going.
Plus me. Shit.
For real. So you know,
man, I just wanna. My bad, fellas. I just want to thank y'all for everything. I gotta get everything organized here. It was a dream come true. I appreciate both of y'all, everything y'all taught me, all the love, the brotherhood. Let's keep it going.
Let's go.
100.
Good luck. You know, I'm having a screening at the spot in my town. So we're gonna leave about what time is it?
7:38.
7:30, yeah, about 8:30. We're gonna go down there in a little while, but we doing a screening. You ain't got no screening tonight? Oh man. Where's Stewie?
He got something going tonight.
I know. You're pretty calm about it. You know, you're pretty your wife is in it too. She's not excited.
We all excited, baby. You know what I'm saying? Believe we all up on it. She got it's all we're doing it like a big Zoom. She has a women's organization in it. We got everybody tuning in, baby.
Oh, you do? That's dope.
Black America tuning in, 100%.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah, all the way in. You know, same organization that Kamala's in. Kamala.
Can I get the slip in there? Can I?
Yeah. You know, for sure. Everybody liked in. We liked all of them in.
They'll be like, oh shit.
We liked it. But tell me this, Dame, though. Are we doing one of these like a live during or no?
We could. I was gonna, but I'm gonna be at the spot. If you want to. We can do
Ain't no
it.
press for me. I just want to make sure I ain't missing nothing. That's all. We can do
Oh,
something after the fact. You know what I'm all about, Dame. I really am curious and interested in what people say after they watch it. You know.
So you know what we do? Let's do a Zoom. So for everybody, go watch it. And tomorrow, if you like, because I also, I got an album coming out tomorrow too, right?
I ain't surprised.
What? Play 365. 12 o'clock on even.biz. Yo, you got to get some of it. You better get the red. Did I show you the whole red
Hey,
joint?
put me on, baby.
I thought you'd be on that quick.
Put me on.
Baseball jacket. Hold on.
Put me in, coach.
Let me show you. Come on now.
Hey, now we talking.
Come on now. With the
Send it to me. Oh, baby, the pants to match. Send it to me.
These are samples. I got to order them.
Send it to me. Give me the sample then.
And then look, with the new red CEOs, you feel me?
Yeah. You know I still got the green ones.
But these are a whole new style. This is with the pause button and all that. This is my
Man, you crazy, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Only day, you one of one, brother.
Yeah. I make a lot of shit. I just don't make a lot of money. But soon.
Yeah, no question.
Soon it's all in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a little sick about that crypto a little. I'm a little mad about that Bitcoin. I can't believe I didn't do that.
You know, some would say, Dame, that if you buy now, it's the lowest that it's ever going to be.
Well, yeah, that's the truth. I forgot they call it a bullwinkle cycle or something. Bull cycle.
Yeah, the bull. Yeah.
So it's in it right now, but I ain't got.
But if 100 went to $1 billion, that ain't bad.
Right now, huh?
If 100 went to $1 billion, that ain't bad.
I'm with it.
If 100 went to $1 million, that ain't bad.
Listen, they saying that shit one of them shit's gonna be worth $1 billion. Yo, I was like, what the fuck? That shit going up and I'm seeing how they acting. I'm like,
yeah. Well, Trump just said he's gonna make the U.S. the crypto capital of the world.
Oh no, I know. I watched everything he said.
He making money.
It's gonna be 4 years. He leaving money for the rest of it.
Yeah.
He's trying to be a Rothschild. That's what he's trying to do.
Real life. He gonna be trying to be a Rockefeller.
Yeah,
Right.
But see, my thing is, if I miss the making of just buying money, then I'm gonna just make enough shit for people to spend it on. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna get that money. I'm gonna get all that Bitcoin because they're gonna buy. That's why I'm making so many. Because I think there's gonna be a lot of new kinds of millionaires based on the wave, and they're gonna need shit to buy, and I'm gonna have it for them. You know what I mean? I'll get it back. I'll get it back.
No question.
Later.
Yeah, no question.
But you already know you had some.
You know me. I got to run with the Bulls.
I already know you was like you had. You just flipped. If I had just flipped the company, and somebody was like, "Yo, I advise you to put $1 million, just buy $1 million worth," I would have been like, "Just take it."
You know me, man. I'm high risk, baby.
I already know you. You be like, "Bet it all." You be bugging.
I wish I had it now, but
Now I remember it was a nice flip, and then it fucked. But what happened? Didn't it go down for a second? And then it went back up.
You just got to stay in it, baby. It do like this, but but at the end of the day, it's not.
I feel like you just got to have some money to, that you
got to forget about it.
Yeah. It's like buying a graveyard. You just got to wait for people to die. You know what I'm saying?
It's something like that, yeah.
But it just takes a long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I know people that have graveyards that have been rich for like 3 generations. I'd be like, God damn. You know what I'm saying?
They just stacking bodies.
They just got the land. You just got to wait for that shit to fill up.
Yeah.
Oh, Play 365. This is my first single off my rock album. And also, we also scored the movie too, by the way, my band. But it's
Let's go!
You know, so as you see, Tommy, clothing vertical is stimulated.
Yeah.
Movies on BET. Album out tomorrow.
Right.
And you know what's crazy? Every single dollar that's going to get made off every single thing I just spoke about goes right back into business.
Yeah.
Just money, you can't even, you just watch it go back. You don't get to touch it, none of that.
Just let it circulate.
You got to keep building, you got to grow. Paul.
Yeah.
Man.
That's right.
You know,
retain earnings.
Buy sneakers. I got to buy inventory. I got to design. It's a lot.
You got to keep it moving. It's like when we first met. I think it was the first night. You gave me that sheet of paper. I may still got it of the octopus.
Octopus, yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Always.
Watch that shit live action.
Yeah. But again, I'm just so creative. I only like to do what I like to do. And this is my currency, is my creativity. And being able to turn an idea into something tangible, not only in a creative way, but also figuring out how to make it work business. Like we had to figure it out.
Right.
We had to present and make opportunities. Like, if there was a festival, I'm running to it. You know what I'm saying?
You got into BET through the side though.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't go to the traditional way.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we didn't go. We went like bosses. But I went like a boss. You feel me? Like, nah, I ain't gonna put up no bread. We got this. Let's go see what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't have to ask for nothing when you already got it.
Right.
All we needed was distribution. You know what I'm saying? His battery must have died. So yeah, that's who the movie's about. There you go, he right there. Based on Tommy, his life story. That's the real person. Watch the movie. You got to speak directly to him. You should have, I think, anybody because first of all, if how long did it take to film the production? Sir. How many days was it?
I mean, at first set was like 14 days. And then we had pickups for probably another 3 days. Probably.
Movies, yeah. Yeah, I gotta remember 14 is a lot of days.
Maybe 10 and then plus the 3 pickups.
You got 2 movies though, by the way.
Yeah.
The hard part was the editing. That's what the part was. That's what was crazy.
Yeah.
It's the editing. But now I know how to do things a certain kind of way. That shit gonna edit on paper when I shoot now. Unless there's like, what's dope? Faison really be showing up. I fuck with that.
He does.
I respect that a lot. He's a man of his word.
He's a real friend too.
Yeah, that's good money. That's good money. He's funny
and talented as shit, ain't he?
Funny as hell.
Yeah, it don't matter what's on paper. You just let him go.
Oh no, you gotta let him do what he do. He don't need a script. Yeah. You don't need a script. He's funny as hell. But yeah, so I'm excited. I think again, everybody, number one, if you haven't already, download, press the subscribe button, subscribe America New Network, and also go download America New, type in America, type in NU, any app store, it's free. And while you're watching me right now, if you're inspired and you like the clothes, just press the shop button. So remember I was telling you about this concept that you can buy what you see while you're watching.
Yeah.
YouTube finally caught up.
Right.
And I'm prepared.
Of course you are.
But if you press the shop button, Tommy, on the YouTube, you can buy it.
I get that sample.
I mean, you want? Yeah, I mean, it's a large. I don't know if it's gonna fit you. Pause. It might. It's a large, and I'm an extra large, so I'm just gonna wear it once and then get it.
Hey, send it to me.
All right, I got you.
Yeah, you're like my tailor fit.
I know. Don't mess with the. You like this shit tight. Pause.
Send it to me.
The pants is baggy. I'm gonna give you. I'll see you a hoodie or something. What you want? I want to give you the pants. You're gonna fuck it up and tailor it up and wear it with some skinny red Gucci's or some shit like that. I don't want you. Word up. Don't do that. But so when you gonna have time to shoot these pickup scenes?
I make time, man.
Yeah, it's only gonna be like 2 or 3 days. No,
I make time.
Only a day.
I make time.
It's cold out here now. I would say like.
Man, I saw it was snowing in Tallahassee, man. I got footage.
Shit, I got the vest on, not for fashion. I'm cold.
Shit,
thermal.
crazy.
I'm about to. We got to go out. I'm like, I don't even want to go outside.
Florida got a snowstorm. LA on fire.
That shit crazy. Oh, it's another fire out there too, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
that's crazy, man. That's why I had to move out of there. I told you I was like, it's fire. There ain't gonna be no fire, right? You remember? I told you gonna be no fire.
We got fires for sure. One was right across the way.
Nah, you know, everybody almost everywhere that I knew in LA all had to evacuate at some given point.
Yeah, it had a few days out. But you know what though? The demand is up for cribs, so the value's going up. It's like Bitcoin out here.
Somebody would want to pay more money to live there, and the shit could burn right down again. Like some people just had moved in like that day or the day before.
And a lot of folks out here don't have fire insurance. You can't even get it.
Who would insure LA? I wouldn't. That's like being in Florida and they don't insure hurricanes.
I know.
They definitely. My dock wasn't insured. That shit, man. That shit had me hot. Fuck my whole dock up. Yo, how can I get your gear? If I appreciate that, Amos Hoy, just press, if you on YouTube, press the shop button. If you don't see it, let me know. But it's a shop button. You press it and you can order it. Don't get mad at the prices. You pay to get it first before anybody. It's not out yet. These are samples. So I'm giving y'all these samples. These might not be out for a year. You know what I'm saying? But, it's at a certain price point. Word. But yeah, man. So we're gonna shoot this. We got the 3 other episodes already shot. Get another 7, figure that out, see what they talk about. But I feel like this is gonna do good. I think this is for the demographic of BET. It's good work. You know what I'm saying?
There ain't no doubt about it.
Yeah.
It's almost like a Cosby Show with some edge on it.
100%.
And it's real life.
100%.
The drama's real.
Yeah, and I want y'all to look at my tricks. Look at how everything matches in every scene. How I got the reds and the yellows and the blues all matching, and the clothes are there. The people that we're talking about it is mom and his stepfather. We use their actual clothes, all that. Check out the music. We scored the music. We made all the music. We made that, the band. It's a lot of little subtle things in there as a director and a creative that I do as well. And I think a real filmmaker will appreciate it. But once I bring it to your awareness, your attention, you like that too. So it got a message, it looked good, music, all this. It's 100%, and it's something different for me. So I'm hyped. You know what I mean? What I'm looking forward to is getting into right now, I don't want to tell it if you haven't seen it, but you're seeing the rise. I'm curious to see the fall. And then the rise pause back up. Where's my pause button? You know what I'm saying?
We up.
So we're going to get ready. Everybody, please, who's going to watch it? How much did he sell his company for? He don't want to brag. I'll say he said in the movie over $120, $120 million. See, he don't look too worried. You know what I mean?
Ain't worried about nothing.
You ain't worried about a damn thing. Period. I seen both of y'all in Oakland.
Yeah. Like 2 years ago, one today.
Yeah.
It's time flying, man.
Remember they had people up there. I was like, let me bring a real businessman up here. Come on, Tommy.
Yeah.
Talk about how to get 120. You feel me? That was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look, I appreciate that. Chadat 321 Action. Say just went to American New, and everybody, just go check it out. Just go. That was the production budget for Prince of Detroit. No. Oh, how much was the budget for Prince of Detroit? It wasn't what you would think. 2 movies would cost with all those stars in it. Tell you that. Tell you that. Word. Damn, I was about to say something. I forgot what I was gonna say. What was the other question? Wasn't another question they just asked? No?
I think that was it.
Okay. Y'all got any other questions? Y'all talking to 120 million. You know what I mean? Right there. Y'all want to know how to sell a company. This is not an athlete. This is real business, black lineage, all that. You know, he's second generation wealth. You know, but you know what's funny is not funny. People think like, because if you make a lot of money when you're 25 and you don't do too much, what you think that looks like at 55? It's spent, inflation, you know, all type of taxes, all that. To look at money, you got to pay a lot of money to look at money, you know. And every time you spend $1, it's $1.50. You spend $1 million, you got to pay 500,000. That's 1.5.
Right.
Spend $1 million if it's not business related or capital gains.
And then your lifestyle expenses go up. And after they go up, it's hard to get it back down.
Well, usually what you do, especially when you get your first little money, is you base your bills on your best year. You know what I mean? And you be thinking that there's no way that you won't maintain this kind of level of cash flow. But you get tired. You might not want to be outside. Things do change. Just like, you know, how's an athlete that makes $20 million and retires at 30? You know, he's not thinking he ain't gonna make another dollar till he's 50. You know,
right?
It's hard to pace yourself.
You see, Cam Newton was talking about that the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he got all them kids and everything.
He said somebody asked
all the women.
Kyle Hosey asked, "How did you build your company, and did you build it yourself?"
I built it with my mother, and she had a business, same kind of business when I was younger, and then we built this thing together in D.C. But you know, the thing about if you get into contracts, government contracts, is you can win big contracts off of a business plan, not necessarily having a business performing, but a business plan, particularly if you find side doors like, you know, minority designations, disadvantaged business designations, you know, getting relationships with people who have power to decide who gets the contract and who doesn't. And, you know, there's art to that as well in a skill set. But the point is, though, you know, I play in the contract world. So you can do direct consumer, which is like retail, like Dame, he's selling directly to consumer, right? So album coming out tomorrow, you got to buy it tomorrow. He has his American New, even though his models, I believe, different than having, you know, building his business off of what customers pay because it's free. But there's a retail aspect to getting the users. There's value in users, Facebook, Netflix, et cetera, et cetera. But I don't play in the world of selling things direct to consumer. I play in the world of contract base.
Wait,
and so
you pre-sell volume.
Huh?
You pre-sell volume.
Pre-sell volume, and then get real smart about how to make as much profit as possible off of that revenue. You know, so when I got my first contract, just imagine this. I mean, I had no business. I had nothing. I didn't have office space. I didn't have computers, TVs. But I won this contract. I picked up my first check was $8 million. So if you get $8 million, and that's just the first month, and every month I get $8 million for the next 5 years.
God damn.
And so, you know, $8 million, but you have a lot of risk on the side of that. I had to pay a lot of people's healthcare costs if they went to the hospital, doctor, pharmacy, etc. But my thing is, you give me $8 million, I'm about to make a profit off that $8 million in a month, guaranteed. And so I got very smart about how to optimize profitability off the money I was getting through my contract.
How'd you do that?
I mean, you know, simply in healthcare, I'm paying all the hospital bills. So health insurance is built off of traditional insurance, but it's different. So traditional insurance is all accident based, right? So like car insurance, fire insurance.
I understand.
There's an accident, right? And so what they do is they say, okay, well, a demographic of males between the ages of 16 and 25 have this likelihood of having a car accident, particularly in this zip code, blah, blah, blah. And then they'll come up with, you know, that accident likelihood, and they'll charge insurance premium based upon that likelihood. In health insurance, the difference is somebody could have, for example, diabetes, part 2.
And it's not one time. That shit, I got to get medicine every fucking day.
You do, but you got type 1, which is, you were born with that. But people with type 2 diabetes is usually driven off of habits, too much blood in their sugar. It's called the HbA1c level. And for example, if you're between 5 and 7, you're considered pre-diabetic. Once you hit 7 to 9, you're considered a full-blown diabetic. 9 to 11, you're in a danger zone. Over 11, you're on what I call dialysis road, which means at any moment you have kidney failure and need dialysis for the rest of your life. Well, if I'm an insurance company and I'm getting paid $5,000 per year to take care of you, but then you end up on dialysis, it's going to cost me $85,000 a year to take care of you. I'm losing 80 grand per person that's on dialysis.
Right.
But I can see someone who has a HbA1c of 11, and before they need dialysis, I can get their blood sugar under control, get the medications right, change some of their habits so that not only can they
You're providing
be steady, I can reverse it. Huh?
If you provide a separate service that helps you as well.
Yeah, make sure you got the right medication. Make sure you're taking your medication. This is like just care management.
Right.
Hey, Dame, I see, your blood is spiking every time this part of the day. What are you doing? Oh, I'm having cake I'm having dessert after lunch. Oh, that's the problem.
Trust me, right now, I'm at a 7.0 A1 and I'm a type 1. So that's great for a type.
Yeah, you all right. You good.
Yeah. But
you there, but you good.
Yeah.
But if you were creeping up to 7.5 and 8, 8.5 and 9, we got to do an intervention.
Yeah. Well, most people be like 9, 10, 11 for a long period of time. Like you might have a high month or a high 3 months, A1, and then but either way, my point is that still ain't easy. That's a lot of care.
Yeah.
But you're saying that you have to do things to prevent people from getting sicker because it costs you more money out your budget.
Yeah, or I can reverse it.
Right. That's dope. Well, like I said, these are ways that we traditionally don't think. Like, the movies about your mom buying a hospital. Like,
right.
People think of buy a hospital. You said, Tommy, what business advice do you have for the new entrepreneurs?
Start. Just do it. A lot of times people, when they're assessing starting something, they do a lot of thinking about it. And, they're trying to make sure they don't make the wrong decision. But my whole thing is if you go this way, you're going to have problems. If you go that way, you're going to have problems. So the worst decision is indecision. You might as well just start doing it. Don't wait for no partners. Don't wait for, because partnerships rarely ever work. Don't wait for some more money, more resources, because they never going to get what you need. It's kind of like having a baby. It ain't never the right time, usually, but it's on time. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is start, and then you got to be resilient. So once you get into a business, you're in the deep water, you either going to sink or swim, stay in it. And the longer you stay in it, the more valuable your business will become, guaranteed. Most of the time, people who have business longer, it's worth more. So if somebody had a business that's been alive for a year, it's worth more than it was a year ago. If they've had a business been alive for 3 years, that business is valuable. For 5 years, it's very valuable. You talking probably 50 plus $100 million. Somebody had a business for 10 years, and I'm not talking about self-employed, where you could work for the hospital, but instead you work for yourself as a doctor. It's not really a business. You're self-employed because you could be employed or you employ yourself, but that's not a business that you could sell. But if you have a business that's sellable, where it doesn't depend on you, it can operate if you went on vacation for 6 months. You got that kind of business that's been alive for 5, 10 years, it's going to be worth a lot of money. Guaranteed. And the longer you have it, the more it's worth.
It's all, in my business is based on EBITDA and a multiple, if the industry is doing well or not. You know what I mean?
Well,
so
is a pretty frequent valuation methodology for all businesses, but some are based upon sales, some are based upon users, right? Like I would argue it's probably, you got a lot of businesses, but your American News is not based upon EBITDA.
No.
Maybe could be depending on your ad revenue, but it's probably user driven.
It's supposed to be like $100 a download because
it's different, right? It's different.
So many different ways that you can make money from the data.
But if you're gonna start a business, you should know the valuation methodologies for your business.
Exit strategy.
Yeah. Exit strategy and also the valuation. So you're getting into something, what can it be worth? And then what KPIs, key performance metrics you need to hit to achieve that.
And, this is the type of information that you usually don't get when you look at a movie. So, what we try to do is pass the plug, not distract you, but actually make you focus on making yourself better and giving you the tools and talking directly to the people that have done it and seeing how they act. What you see how he's saying, he basically his motto is high risk. He's saying, to not do it is the loss. To wait for people is the loss. You got to just get to it. And he'll tell you, not all his businesses work. Maybe one out of a couple, but that one that did, boop, and that's how it goes.
Yeah.
And for me, again, my thing is, I really enjoy being creative and the freedom that comes with it. And I just like making shit and doing all that. Where before it always was about perception and money. And the crazy thing is, when people thought I had the most money, I had the least. And when people think I have the least amount, I got the most. It's the most craziest shit in the world. It's just a funny mentality. But you've been around me.
Yeah.
You've been like, that nigga don't look broke. But it is what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm
Not
saying?
at all. Right.
I don't look like I'm having any problem. But
no. And you carry entourage. I don't know how you pay for all them people.
But it's the business.
Yeah.
It's all business. So what I can say is I didn't say I don't spend money. I just say I don't have money. That's the truth.
Right.
I ain't say I don't spend no money.
Right.
I just ain't got nothing to look at. And the slow month could fuck me up because I got a lot of shit moving.
Right.
You know but I don't look at no money. I didn't say I didn't spend none.
Yeah.
You got to spend money to have these different things. Everything I got, I made.
Yeah.
And time. You know what I mean? This shit took a year and a half. I didn't focus on nothing while I did this movie because that's just how, much I respect the art of filmmaking and the people I'm working with. It's just, how I am. Yeah. I live and breathe it. You see it. I'll have 3 people because they can't keep up. Every 7 hours. Let's go. Let's get this shit done. You know what I'm saying? How important is the mental health business? That's from Caleb Valentine.
We said mental health in business.
In business. I think I'll say this. Having emotional intelligence is very important. And not letting things trigger you and worry you too much or trigger other people that you love is very important. And you have to be mentally balanced to be able to identify your triggers.
Right.
But that's what I say to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I say you just got to keep your head about yourself. Business is it's an awfully hard thing to live through. It's an obsession. So once you have it, you get obsessed with it. You can't stop thinking about it. The roller coasters of heights, like the higher the highs, the low lows. I mean, it could be the highest of highs. You feel like everything's going to be positive, and then think about business. It could be 15 minutes. All of a sudden, it's the lowest of all. You feel like it's all a disaster. You know what I'm saying? And so to be able to keep your cool as best as possible through those ups and downs is a very difficult thing. But again, you got to figure out how to do that. And you just got to keep on working, keep on making decisions, and try not to make the same bad decision more than a few times.
And also, you can't panic. It's always the darkest before the dawn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I talked to Johnny Nunez. Actually, Johnny Nunez called me he's a photographer. He's the one that was with me when I got jumped in Paris. But he called me to go to the screening that we did in New York the other day. It went pretty good.
I heard about it. Yeah.
Yeah, it went pretty good. But he was calling me about it. Tommy, can you teach me about government contracts? I'll pay you.
Yeah, I don't need no money. I don't need no money.
120 million. So I'll pay
I don't need no money.
Well, I teach for free to the kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm doing it at the school. We could do this anytime. I love to give off game on everything.
Tommy, so a business can be valuable that has 100K subscribers.
No doubt about it. 100%. That's a big part of the new model. 100,000 subscribers, real numbers, is very valuable.
Well, I did 110 this year.
Yeah, you got a valuable business, brother, and you know it.
I'm broke.
I heard that. Yeah.
I'd rather struggle for a minute. You know what I mean?
Heard that.
Just game here. I love the business talk. Much appreciated. Thank you, Isaac.
Yeah, but I would say this just real quick, Dame. I would just say to you, as you know this anyway. I love this kind of conversation. I'm doing it for free at my son's school. I do it for anybody. Talk about business. I love it. So if you want to formalize something recurring, if there's an audience for it, I'll jump on, no question.
Yeah, let's do it.
Break it all the way down.
Let's do a business talk once a week. Let's do
I'm
it.
with it. I'm with
Tell me,
it.
you be busy though. You be on your Central Pay, Fashion
I
Week.
make the time. I make the time, bro.
I bet we're gonna do that. So you heard what we do. Hold on, he said appreciate you both for sharing and dropping knowledge. Dame has never been a gatekeeper. Yeah, I'm definitely not that. Tommy just committed to teaching a class here on American New. So watch the movie, and we'll have another. What day is good for you?
I make any day work. The only thing I'm
basketball games.
Yeah, of course, nighttime basketball, but not only that, but seasons will be over, at least school season at the end of this month, and then AAU is weekend. But I'm teaching this class now, and the way it works at the school is a rotating schedule. So for example, yesterday it was 8:30 a.m. Today it was 11:30, 10:30, 11:30. So I just gotta. It depends on what time the class is. I got the schedule, but I make it happen.
We're good, whatever. Well, we'll work it out. We'll do
We'll
a
make
flyer.
it work. I'm with it. I'm 100% with it.
I bet Nicolette, you heard that. He said he's ready.
I'm with it.
What was the process securing your $8 million government contract, $8 million a month government contract? Yeah. Did you present a treatment, 15-page business plan? Oh,
no. So when you go in big government contracts, state, local, or federal, they have what's called RFPs, request for proposal. All it is the government will go and give you like a 300-page document of all of their questions. So, for example, if you're treating members with diabetes, what are your treatment plans? So I just talked about some things we would do. Look at the A1C, see somebody's A1C is rising, see if it's already high. What can I do about it?
You were talking about that, you understood things. I was impressed, actually.
Yeah.
I'm diabetic, so I'm like, okay.
I know the shit at ice cold. I got a phone for you with diabetes. So I was doing all this research on diabetes and the treatment of it. This is like 5-6 years ago. And so a lot of times people don't take medication that actually makes them healthier. They don't take medication like blood pressure pills because of the side effects, right? So a lot of times blood pressure pills, depending on what you're on, can cause somebody to have diarrhea and erectile dysfunction, right? So guys walk around shitty ass, limp in the front side. And so, who wants to walk around like that? So they don't take the blood pressure pills. Diabetes medications, there's like 10 of them out there, okay? So when you think about somebody who's diabetic, physically, what do you think about them, Dane?
That they're overweight.
They're overweight, right? 9 out of 10 diabetes medications, the number one side effect is weight gain.
Really?
Right? Yeah, 9 out of 10, weight gain. So somebody's already overweight, you're talking type 2, and now all of a sudden they got to take a medication which puts more weight on them. Okay? Now, there's one medication which is the exact opposite. Instead of weight gain, the side effect is weight loss.
Ozempic.
However, there's like less is like a 0.5%, so 0.5% chance of causing pancreatic cancer, which is fatal. Okay. So doctors wouldn't prescribe it thinking that the percent is too high, for medical science to, offer this medication that has weight loss as a side effect. Now, the average person would probably say, I'll take that risk. Shit, 99.5% chance I'm just going to lose weight. I'm not going to end up with pancreatic cancer. Well, guess what that drug was?
What?
You said it.
Ozempic, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And now folks who don't have diabetes take Ozempic just for the vanity reasons.
I know.
I'm
diabetic and I don't take it.
Yeah, you're a smart man. Because they say it got all other kind of side effects.
I done seen I suspect some real fucked up shit. You know
what I'm saying?
Okay, so
but the point there is, for these kind of contracts, governments will say, what are you doing for members? I live in a world, work on Medicaid or Medicare, that have these conditions. What do you do for folks with diabetes? What do you do for people who have asthma? So one of the things we would do, somebody had asthma, we would show up at their house and we would look around and see what can we do that may be causing asthma. For example, could be like I went to people's houses, as CEO, I would show up and do, I believe in leading from the front. So I would go to people's house myself so I could see what's really going on. So you have a person in the house who have a house be spotless, right? But they may have a rug, cats, old couch. Some cases it could be there's people depending on where they live could have a rodent issue, which is causing asthma.
You was going hand in hand. You was going door to door, hand in hand
in the house. That's what. Yeah, no question. But if you solve that problem, you solve the other problem. I had a patient.
But
So
you
we look at
in the movie part 2, we get into it.
Yeah.
So you was going door to door, so that's all you knew.
I learned 100%, Dane.
Yeah.
100%.
Mhm.
And so
That's another thing. Starting at 16 for your dream at an adult, it's good to start young. You get good at it.
Yeah, because you're going to, like I like to say, Dane, you're going to fail in business like anything in life, but the more you do it, the better you get at it. So the faster you get to the L, the closer you are to the M.
All right. That's
You like
true.
that, right? That's
true.
mine right there, baby.
That was something I would say. I think I said that at one
No,
point.
you ain't said that shit. Hell
Sure?
no.
You
This
sure?
is being recorded.
All right. I don't
This
know.
is being recorded. But anyway.
Am I would be talking about the L learning, but the L take to the mic. I like that though.
Yeah, I know you like that. But the point is, they will give you a RFP, ask you questions about what would you do for members that are suffering from these kind of conditions, and you have to give answers. It's all about qualifying. But if you give the answers, and you can win these contracts. I mean, it ain't that hard. You just got to do the work and know the game.
Question. Now you're right.
That up.
You already said that? Okay. You're right. And people are excited, and we're going to be consistent about this business.
Yeah.
Again, not only do you get a movie, you get a conversation with who the movie's about, a real 120 million there. You know what I'm saying? One of those. Not worth it. Made that sold a company for that. And that's good money. And now he's taking his experience and people are learning from it and personal conversation. That's the new way of teaching. Not a teacher that never sold a company teaching you about business. A teacher that actually just in the game every day, all day, and been successful at it. You know what I mean? See, I be teaching whether I'm in the grind, whether the company sold. I like to teach them through the whole process. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm letting people see this process of being independent, doing everything on your own, and being challenged publicly and realizing itself. We almost did, looking at the evolution, looking at the difference from an idea to something tangible, to talking about making a movie, to making a movie, to editing the movie, to talking about how and where we going to put it out. And we there. And the last conversation, now that we did everything, is let's get the money. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Get the money in the. We didn't have to talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? We did whatever we wanted, whenever we wanted. No one had to tell it. We took our own notes. I'm telling you.
Let me tell you something, man. I done seen it firsthand, man. Hey, I'm one of your disciples, man. I'm a Dame Dash disciple. I seen you firsthand.
I appreciate that.
I done seen it.
Now we did it. And creatively. And have fun.
For sure.
Rocked out, music, all that. Had a ball. Got to gamble with you, take your money and all that. Had to bring my ringer in. You went for the
You brought your ringer. The Queen of Harlem.
Yo, I was dying because y'all went for it.
Yeah.
But I tried to
she's special.
No joke. I told you, Queen of Harlem.
She's special. She's special.
And she's killing it too. She's killing it.
She's special. She got balls of steel.
She in New York killing it, helping all the kids. Got Mount Morris Park.
I know.
She is killing it. Trust me, she's doing good.
I know.
I'm about honor up. Her story is in honor up.
You know what I want to do though, Dame, is talk to her about when the time is right, maybe not this year, but next year, bringing Tommy doing a Prince of Detroit basketball team to Rucker for her tournament.
Come on. Well, she got
Challenge Harlem.
My man on Rucker, that's Gusto.
But she got the big tournament though.
She got Mount More. Yeah, we got anytime.
Whatever it is, I'm bringing Detroit. Whatever it is.
Let me know.
Yeah, Detroit put up on Harlem. In Harlem.
Let me know.
Yeah. 100. I'm telling you. Not this summer, but next summer.
Yeah, get it together. Get your money together.
Yeah, it ain't the money. It just makes sure I got my talent together.
You know, the last time you might leave with the rabbit ears. Y'all was, the man was pulling out envelopes and all that.
Oh man, we had some moments. That's for damn sure.
And I got it on tape.
Yeah, I know you do.
I got it on tape. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready to go to this premiere. You know, if I'm gonna see the vibes. If not, you know, if everybody want to watch it, do a watch party, let me know. I'll see the vibes, and we'll get back on. Make sure everybody watching it, the whole fan.
Peace, brother.
All right, y'all. Tommy.
Peace.
Mm-hmm.